Alright, welcome to day 73 of our journey to Platinum here in Elden Ring. So we are now in Caelid, finally, 73 days in. Now, if you're new to the series, the reason that we're just getting to Caelid 73 days in is because we're going so thorough to the point of picking up even stuff like Faded Erdleaf flowers. We're going super thorough. But I'm going to run through this little section because we actually already did this little area along this, I guess this is technically like the western portion of Caelid. I already ran through this quite a few episodes ago because we had initially come into Caelid and started the process of going obsessively thorough, and then I kind of realized that I was underleveled at the time. So now I should be in a really good spot to take on Caelid, if not overleveled. But I'm pretty sure I'm probably right about where I need to be, because if I look at my status, I'm level 80, and I think it's recommended you be at like level 70, 75, so I'm probably at a good spot for Caelid at this point, so it's not going to be nearly as punishing. And at the level that I was at, I totally could have made it through, but I think it would have just been, ultimately it wouldn't have been that much fun. It would have been a little silly to go through and get all those extra levels and then go into Liurnia, because then it would have made Liurnia stupid easy. So Liurnia is now done, 100%. Every last thing has been picked up in Liurnia, like ridiculously obsessive. So just some of this stuff I'm just kind of quickly running through, even though we've run through it before, just to be sure that there was nothing that I forgot, because I'm pretty sure, pretty much to here we made it, and then we went down this slope here towards where I think this is the rear Gael tunnel. That's the Gael tunnel entrance, and then over, that's the rear Gael tunnel entrance. Okay, so this little section here is done. I'm still going to kill these guys because we need to kind of explore some of the surrounding stuff. So I'll take them out real fast. And, oh yeah, these guys, I think the last time I was here, it was like 4 or 5 hits to kill these. Plus, they did a lot more damage at the time. So, if I could roll, my goodness. So yeah, we're in much better shape now than when I was here, what was it, like 30 episodes ago probably? Took a long time to get through Liurnia with how thorough we went. So, we'll pick up from here now that I've kind of run through that little section there. And I think, though, in like I said, this tunnel's done. I did everything in there, and we came out the rear entrance. Came out the rear. And talked to, or wait, no, oh yeah, actually, Alexander Warrior Jar was there at the exit, I believe. I think we talked to him there, and I don't think I've seen him since, as far as I remember. So the next time that I'll encounter him should be all the way over at Redmane Castle, which is the end of the area. So it'll be a little bit before we see him again, but that just kind of gives you a recap of what was in that tunnel. And so I wonder, oh yeah, I can do a lot more damage to the dogs now too, which is awesome. So this feels good. Like I feel like I'm at a good level here where it's not, like I don't feel like I'm doing stupid damage to anything, but it's also not ridiculous like it was before. Like, see, I still can't stagger them, which is good. That means I'm at a decent level, because if I can stagger them with one hit and just continuously get hits on them, then it means that I'm probably a bit over leveled. So, I mean, a unsheath like that will definitely stagger them though, since it's the whatever you call it, the special ability of the weapon. What is that called? Is that just the armaments ability? Is that how it phrases it? The proper Elden Ring term? Oh man. So these guys, I never realized, I guess in my first playthrough, that these guys show up in areas surrounding where a tunnel's at. Ooh, I got a smithing stone 4 there. That's nice. We should start to get some higher smithing stones now that I'm in a higher level area, which is good. But yeah, I never realized, so since that tunnel's over there, those guys, the miners, show up in the surrounding area, just in the landscape, which I didn't realize in my first playthrough, I guess. I guess I never really paid attention. Because when I first started noticing that in this playthrough, it sent a bit of confusion through my brain, my tiny itty-bitty brain. So I think, didn't I already grab, oh no, I haven't, oh yeah, that's still got the twinklies around it, so I haven't grabbed that grace yet. The Guidance of Grace, it's still twinkling around it. So I haven't gone up there yet, apparently. I thought I had run all the way up there, but I guess not. I knew I hadn't explored up to this point in this landscape, but I thought we had at least grabbed the Grace. So I think I'm going to kind of head up this way along the side here to begin with. So this is sort of on the border between Caelid and Limgrave, and then we'll kind of... honestly, there's not a perfect way to move through this area, I feel like, because it really is just a big open plain for the most part. I mean, you've got the swamp of Aeonia, and you've got various ruins and stuff. So there's a lot of stuff to do. It's packed full of stuff, and there's larger dungeons like this up here, this castle, or I think that's more of a fort. So this fort up here, but there's not really a great way to break it up. Like and what I mean by that is in Liurnia, the way that I broke it up is I basically went through the entirety of the lake, explored obsessively, like to a ridiculous degree through the lake, and picked up everything in there, and then kind of moved into some of the land on the sides, finished up the lake, then we also went to, I think, like the western portion of Liurnia, the land there, and then moved through the rest of the lake, and then some of the stuff behind. So it just... Oh, and then finally went up to where the academy was at. So here, there's not as good of a way to break it up. So I'm just going to do a lot of this, what I'm doing here, just sort of running up and down these open sections to grab whatever I can. Because recently we've been in areas that are a little more confined, because we were in the academy, and I want to figure out the pattern of this guy here. We were in the academy, which is a little more closed off, and then we were in Ainsel, and with all that, it's a little easier to just fly through. But with this, since it's more open, I've got to kind of do this stuff where I'm crap, missed him, dang it. I need to find a better spot. I don't know where the best spot is. It seems like he's got a pretty big area here that he walks through. But yeah, so it's a little harder to make sure that you've hit every bit of landscape when it's open like this. Crap, I forgot that they could do that. Holy. He might kill me here. He's probably going to kill me. Oh, I might be able to get... Okay, good. Ooh, and he missed me with that. That's good. Goodness, man. Oh, okay. Flame of the Redmanes. Now I'm probably going to die. Can I heal fast? Oh, man, there's 3 of them after me at this point. I'm just going to hoppity hop up here. I didn't know that I aggroed 3 of them. I want to look at that Flame of the Redmanes once I kind of have this situation handled. Man, yeah, that's their like strong attack right there. That's ridiculous. I want to see how many hits it takes me to kill one. Seems like probably about 5, which doesn't seem too bad. Go, go, go! Okay, this he's almost gone. If I can kind of sneak up here. Oh my goodness, I'm going to end up... Torrent's going to end up dying again. Or, well, he didn't die the first time, it just stunned me off of him. Man, yeah, no matter what, these guys, even when unless you're way over leveled, these guys are no joke. And that thing where they shove their face into the ground. Oh, how much did you get from them? 313, that feels a little bit low. So yeah, when they shove their face into the ground, that attack is seriously no joke. It seems like I can kind of stagger him, though, on the first couple hits, so that's good. Alright, nice, and I got a flask back. Okay, so now let me go deal with this scarab, this big one that's running around down here. Wait, what was that? That was it. It's a faded earthly flower. Oh yeah, and before dealing with the scarab that's running around, let me look at this Redmane, Flame of the Redmanes real fast. That's Flame of the Fell God. What was that, actually? Was it something in here, or was it... Oh, wait a second. It wasn't like, I don't think it was something in here. Was it a key item? Huh. I wonder where it put it. I was a little preoccupied as it popped into my inventory, and I think that it came from him just killing just a random guy there, I thought. That's Flame Cleanse Me. I don't know. Oh, maybe. Oh, you know what? It could have been. It could have been this. It was probably. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so it's a Ash of War. Flame of the Redmanes. Skill of the Redmanes who fought alongside General Radahn. Produces a powerful burst of flames in a wide frontward arc. Usable on all melee weapons. So that could be kind of cool. Because since it's usable on all melee weapons, I should be able to use it then on my katana. So that might be something kind of cool to check out. So with these, not with these things, these growths, but with these taller things, these like hills, there's always those guys up there. So you got to be careful as you go around those, because those guys are also no joke. I would say that they're more difficult to deal with than the dogs. In my experience, at least, I would say they're more difficult. Okay, where did this... Oh, that's what it was. He killed the... Okay, he killed the scarab. That makes a lot more sense. I was thinking it was just a random enemy that was sitting there on one of these growths. So that makes a whole lot more sense why that Flame of the Redmanes popped up. So, mystery solved. And it looks like all of this landscape here is pretty much good. I think I'll use kind of this... Probably this growth along here as my delineation for right now. I think I'm going to have to use, in order to explore as thoroughly as I've been exploring, I'm going to have to use growths in the ground and stuff as delineations for where I've gone and where I haven't. And we've got this guy up here, so let me deal with that real fast. Oh yeah, I haven't used this iceberg thing yet, I don't think. Because I think I just picked it up yesterday. Or or did I pick it up? I think I bought it yesterday, actually. From Celavis, I believe. Yeah, that was definitely where I got it. So, right along this line here, all of this, that little section up there is done. We've still got to go through these ruins, but we'll do that another time. I'm not going to go up here and deal with Birdman yet. Or Crowman. He's more, I mean, crows are birds, but I feel like Crow gives him a little more respect for how difficult he is, rather than just calling him a bird. Because crows, and I would say in real life, are much scarier than just if you see a robin fluttering around. I could take a robin out with a slingshot if I knew how to use a slingshot. A crow, on the other hand, might peck your eyes out. And so this over here was where the scarab was running around, and then also this little section here was where all the dogs were at. So heading this way, that heads into this larger open section here. So I think this stuff will come back to. Oh yeah, and we've also, that's right, we can use the walls too that are built up throughout the area as help with knowing where I've been. So over this wall leads into the back portion. And there's that church over there, which I think, and then I'm just trying to kind of get my bearings of everything here. So then that all the way over there should be Redmane. Or wait, or is Redmane, actually Redmane's further back. Redmane's that thing way off on the horizon. We can barely see it from here. Okay, so I'm going to start by going up into this fort, and I think probably easiest way to do this is not to go through the path at the front. I don't think that that's a good idea. We'll come in from back here. Oh, and actually, what I can do real fast, is there anything... Yeah, so this drops down into this little swamp here. So I'm not... So this can also be sort of an edge of exploration. I won't go past here. I was just trying to see if... I couldn't remember if there was anything directly behind this fort, but I think it's up on top. There's a little bit of land right behind the fort that I'll need to check out, but you can't get to that from down here. So, trying to make sure I pick up all these faded earthly flowers. Being 100% boy here. Okay, cool. So this stuff looks like it's good, and let's hop in. Oh crap! He's gonna. Dang it! That sucks. So everything probably knows about me now. Okay. Oh my goodness, another one just went off. Another trumpet. Oh, man, I can't... Okay, so I can't always stagger them. I got his gauntlets, which is cool. Well, it's not really cool. It's probably nothing that I'm really going to care too much about. Seems like not that many showed up. I thought that everything down there was going to show up too. Whoa, what is that? Oh, goodness. I'm going to have to, you know what? I'm going to run up there right now and just nip that in the bud. Because that's going to suck dealing with that consistently. My goodness, dude. Oh, goodness. Oh, crap. Okay, well, I think that not being on horseback fighting him is probably best, which is why I tried to hop off, but it didn't really work. Okay, yeah, so I figured he'd probably pull the sword out once I got close to him. Oh, but then, okay, so once you get farther away again, though, the bow comes back out. Man, yeah, this would have absolutely sucked if I was the level I was when I initially came through here. Wow, that's pretty cool. Okay, I might be able to get him here. Got him. Nice. Okay, so you get 578 from him. You get more from him than you get from the dogs. So he's no joke. And some these guys, they've also got some pretty, even just these regular soldiers have some pretty strong attacks. But it does look like the soldiers you can stagger. The one guy down below that I was saying I couldn't stagger, that must have been... He must have been a knight and I just didn't realize. This place is crawling with enemies, though. And then I think most likely... Oh, I was wondering what that effect was that I kept getting. That was because of the talisman I put on yesterday for chain attacks. I totally forgot about that. But yeah, I think all these guys are probably still down at the front, right? Yeah, they sure are. So I'm thinking probably what's best is to kind of go through and wipe everything out and then explore for items. But actually, you know what? I'm going to go backwards on that. I'm not actually going to do it that way. I think what I'm going to do instead is, as I clear out a little section here and no one else knows about me, then I'll explore, grab all the items and stuff, and then we can go into the next area. Because there's, like I said, it's pretty extensive around here in terms of how packed full of enemies it is. So if I go through and kill everything, I'm going to basically have to go through the whole area and then turn around to check for items and stuff. So might as well just kill, check, repeat, basically. Yeah, so that's super cool. I didn't realize that when you do the chain attacks, it actually shows the effect for the stronger attacks show up around you. Because I was thinking, I've never really used that talisman before. What's that one called, actually? That's the winged sword insignia. So I don't think I've ever used that before. And I had always kind of wondered, if you do use it, how exactly do you know that the effect is working unless you specifically pay attention to how much damage each hit is doing? And I guess that's my answer right there. There's literally a visual and auditory indication. Because you hear that like deep swish or hum noise too when it activates. Okay, so we got this guy with his long torch. Looks like, what is that? Oh, that's a guy I already killed. Okay. Alright, so then everything that was in this little campsite here is good. So let me go ahead and work my way down, I think. Ooh. Oh, yeah. I didn't think about the views that we were going to get from up here. That is awesome. You can see all of Limgrave, basically, from here. Oh, actually, now that I think about it, wait, I need to look at the map. Am I actually technically overlooking... Hang on. Okay, yeah, okay, so yeah, you can see pretty much all of Limgrave, and then way off in the distance there is the Weeping Peninsula. That's awesome. And the thing is, I've never really understood exactly, mostly from a lore perspective, the separation between Limgrave and the Weeping Peninsula, because they're essentially the same in terms of environment. So and not much is, like, at times dialogue and item descriptions will obviously talk differently about Weeping Peninsula than Limgrave, but I kind of look at them as the same, almost as if the Weeping Peninsula is a part of Limgrave. Oh, and did you hear? I just heard the Limgrave music trigger for a second there. So yeah, I've kind of just always considered them to be sort of the same. In terms of environment and in terms of just the way that they're connected. Yeah, there's a bridge between them, but they basically just feel like the same area. Not that Weeping Peninsula is boring, but it just, if you go from Limgrave into Caelid, man, I keep hearing the Limgrave music trigger. That's kind of funny. If you go from Limgrave into Caelid, it's much more noticeable, obviously. Okay, so I think this upper section here is done. I want to grab this glowing skull that's sitting here. And then now that I know that the bulk of stuff is dealt with, now I will go at this from the front and deal with all of this at once. Because this should be okay, dealing with all of these together. The chariots are really the only thing that'll be kind of tricky. Oh, and the chariots, I didn't realize the chariots could damage the regular soldiers, so that's good to know. And since these guys have bows, I am going to at least go up and deal with them real fast. Oh, and someone just died. Ooh! So whatever they're shooting, it seems a bit strong, unless something else hit me that I didn't realize. Not falling today. You thought. You thought. That chariot, I see his sparkles rolling around down there. Okay, so then this guy's still here. The chariot killed one of them. Yeah, see, this is no problem. Going at it from the front, once some of the stuff towards the back is dealt with, is not that big of a deal. As long as you don't run directly. I've never noticed the eyes on the chariot move. I've never noticed that before. That's freaky. But yeah, as long as you don't just run straight up through the middle, I feel like you're pretty much okay. Man, his movement though is like, he's got a pretty good range of motion, I feel like. Even though he's large and a little bit, he's large and in charge. Even though he's large and like at times can't move super quickly, when he does that spin around, that's when it's like, okay, he's got some movement in him. What did he drop though? Ooh, 5 smoldering butterflies and 3 fire blossoms. That's nice. I didn't realize that you could get fire blossoms here, I guess. I thought that, well, maybe I knew that, but you mostly get that up in, whoa, look at this guy. Glitching through the growths. You mostly get fire blossoms up on the mountaintop of the giants. So that's most notably where I remember them from. But you get them here too, which makes sense, because there's some lore connecting Caelid with the mountaintop and all that, as well as just there's things burning here, so why not fire blossoms? All right. Oh, that guy, he was hiding. I didn't even see him at first. Man, and these guys with their fire torches, I don't think any of them really hit me with that yet, but it's still something to watch out for, because that could definitely stagger and take Torrent out. Man, and this feels good being in an area that's a little more within the level that I should be at, because of the fact that like it feels a little more challenging in terms of enemy difficulty, as well as just how many enemies are in an area. Smithing Stone 2 from him, and then also it feels good because I'm getting more runes. Still not enough to where I'm going to be leveling up super quickly, but definitely it'll be faster now, which is nice. Is this fire that can hurt me? It sure is. Sorry, Torrent. I had to test. I always feel the need to test that way if I'm running around in an area and I'm just not really paying attention. I at least have it in the back of my mind. That fire can hurt you. Because like if you go to the merchant's fire, for whatever reason, does nothing. It's apparently watered down fire or something. Okay, so this little section over here is done. And then I think that this was... So yeah, this was where I just was, so this is done too. This section right above here is done. So we'll kind of just, I guess, work up through the middle of the path for the most part now. Up towards the castle. Because this over here is done, because that leads back to that wall. This camp is done. So rather than going right up through the middle first, though, let's check kind of along this edge, because there's this little cut through the rocks where I didn't walk yet. So we'll check this out. Oh, and there's also a scarab up here. Oh, which actually I don't even need it because I've got all of my flasks on me. So that's useless. It's useless for me. So then in this, from what I remember, this fort, if that's what it is, because I think this is classified as a fort. It's not really, it's not a castle or anything like that. So I think this is just a fort. From what I remember, there's not that much in here. In terms of just overall content, like I think I can probably get through it relatively quickly once we're in there. It's mostly the stuff surrounding it that takes a little bit because of all the enemies. But inside, I don't remember that much being there. I know there's some stuff around it, but I've said that plenty of times in this playthrough that a whole area doesn't have much in it because I just don't remember it, and then I end up being in there for a whole episode or something. So over there was where the guy with the bow was. I do still want to go over there because I think there's a little bit over there that I haven't looked at yet. Where's this? Okay, so that wrap around to the back I have to get to from up top. Up these stairs. So we'll go to that in a second. Let's do everything lower first and just work upwards. That way I don't miss anything, because then there's less of a chance of me forgetting to go to something. And the thing is, there was a while at the very beginning of the playthrough, what I was doing was I would go through and be super thorough like this, but then I would also watch back the entire episode, like just kind of to check for quality and just to sort of essentially critique myself and things like that, and then also to watch and see if there was anything that I missed. But I haven't had the time to go back and watch through the entirety of every episode, because when I do, since I for the most part each day do an hour-long episode of this, sometimes like an hour-and-a-half long episode of Minecraft, and so just that right there, just recording takes a while. Then I gotta edit, upload, plus I'm working 3 jobs right now, so I haven't had a chance to watch back through. So because of that, or really I'm working like 2.5 jobs. So because of that, it's made it where I don't always know if I missed something, because I don't always have a chance to watch everything back super thoroughly. Is there nothing? This felt very suspicious, so I thought maybe there'd be something there, but I guess not. So down here, that drops down to where I was. And then this will also get me to the back of the fort. So I wonder if that path up top, if they both lead to the same spot. I guess we'll see in a second here. Because I thought that there was, I think there's like levels to the stuff back here. So maybe that spot back there takes you to something higher up. And isn't there, I feel like there's a chariot back here. Mostly because I hear a noise that, oh, there's 2 chariots. Okay, I'm going to see if I can pull one out maybe, instead of dealing with both at once. I don't think that that's ideal. Can I not? So if I'm not hitting, oh, because I'm not technically hitting, there we go, okay. Alright, come on. One at a time, step right up. Please. What else am I locking onto? Oh, there's little guys too, walking around. He's on fire. Alright, come on. Oh, because it's just those little slow rot guys. Woo! I'm trying to get him to like charge at me so that he's out here. Alright, that works, that's fine. Oh shoot! Crap. Dang it, man. Holy crap. Alright, I got stuck under his wheels. That's why I was trying to pull him out, because I was like, if I do both of these at once, then I'm screwed. And it looks like even one I was screwed. Oh, so here's where... Interesting. So here's where the Stake America's at. And I guess... I'm not going to go back down and kill all this. So all this stuff out here is done. Okay. So, yeah, let me take this path around this other side, because I should be able to get back to my runes. And then this, I can't access this from here. I think that there's a lion in here, too. If I remember right. Can I see him at all? I think he's tucked away back there. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure that there's a lion in there. And those guys, I don't do great with them. Because they're another one that they just move so fast, I don't do great with the timing. I think I just get too impatient. But yeah, this should loop me back around to where the chariots are at, where I just died. But I guess we'll see. Because like I said, I can't remember if this takes you to a higher portion. Oh yeah, so this takes you to the ladder, but I should be able to at least drop down to where the chariots are at. Ooh, that was not good. Don't you hit me off the cliff. I would be very upset about that. Okay, so yeah, we'll go up here shortly. Oh, the chariot. Why is he up here? Let me see if I can... Ooh, shoot. I don't want to get caught in this again. Crap. Dang it, man. Well, there goes 9k runes. Crap. I mean, I guess that's not that much, considering the fact that... Oh, and I can't spawn at the Stake America, apparently, when I'm back there. So, yeah, I mean, I guess that's not that much when you consider the fact that it takes, like, 36k. So I had, like, a fourth of what I needed to level up right now. But that still sucks. I hate losing any runes. Anything above, like, a couple thousand always feels like a hit. So I don't like that. Feels like a hit to my wallet. Alright, so, yeah, apparently at the back, you cannot spawn at the Stake America, so I've got to run past all this. And the guy with the bow probably knows about me. So I guess that makes life a little easier going through here, though, because I don't have to worry about the runes, but I did not handle that properly. Okay, so this guy, and I don't know why the chariot is... He's, like, up on this cliff, so I wonder... Oh, that time he wasn't. So how did he even get up here? That's interesting. Huh. Alright, but no matter what, I'm going to have to go down here, because I don't think I'm going to be able to get a good shot, no matter what, on these guys from up here, since I've got to hit the little man in the back. Okay, so... Oh, did only... I think they both know about me, but maybe only one does? I don't know, it seems like only this guy does right now, so that could be nice. That's pretty much his only real ranged type attack. Do not fall again, please. Yeah, that's sort of ranged, but not really. I mean... Crap, it's so hard on Torrent to get behind him. I think the other one knows about me, though. Yeah, he does. I'm not doing well against even just one, so I feel like trying to deal with both is not ideal, but I don't really know what else to do. Okay, so that one explodes. Crap. Dang it, man. Okay, heal, please. Frick. Heal, heal, heal. Go, go, go. Roll, roll, roll. Torrent. Okay. I think another little guy just exploded. So those guys, yeah, these are like kamikaze guys. Oh, so they're always on fire, I think. So it wasn't earlier because the chariot caught them on fire. They're just always on fire, I guess. Crap. I just ran right into that. Dang it, I'm so dead. Heal, heal. Dang it, man. This is not going well. This is not going well. Can I get America from right here? I can. Okay. All right. Different. I'm taking a different approach. This time. And that different approach is, I think I need to be better. So, that's what I'm going to do. Because I don't want to do this a fourth time. It's so annoying when it feels like, I mean, these guys are not, they're not, like, the hardest enemy in the world. Ooh, I was thinking maybe what if I could get them to roll off, but I think they're too smart for that. I don't think that can happen. Okay, I picked up my 409 runes. That's awesome. And they're killing the little guys as they go here, so that's nice. Because if one of those sneaks up on me and starts... Ooh, that went far. And explodes while I'm trying to fight one of these, that could be very bad. Okay, so he's spinning around. Not actually hitting the guy. Dang it, dang it, dang it. Don't explode on me, please. Oh, I just jumped off. My goodness, where am I? Where is this? Huh. Alright, well... It's all part of the game, you know? It's all part of the game. And I guess here we go on try... Which way am I going? I need to go this way. Here we go on try... I guess this is 5. Trying to just kill these chariots. I think... I'm trying to give some sort of, like, logical critique of how to do it better. But it's ultimately just coming down to I don't really know what the best way is to deal with them, I think, is the problem. It's not like I don't have an obvious thing to me. I'm sure that people that are actually good at the game... How in the world does that make it to you? That's some BS right there. People that are actually, like, real good at the game would be like, okay, just do this, this, and this, and then you'll be good. But I don't know about those things. Okay. Okay, so I got some initial damage on him. I need to not get, like, stuck again. That's what keeps happening, is I keep getting stuck. Like, underneath their wheels, essentially. And I think, though, that if I kind of do it like this, where, like, whichever one is towards the back, maybe is the best way to handle it. So that the other one can't really hit me. So this guy's sort of out of the way. Dang it. See, this guy, though, this one's almost dead, is the thing. Oh my goodness, you've got to be kidding me. Well, I'm down here now, and here I go. I'm feeling some frustration at this moment in time. Because, well, you know why. You've been here with me. You've watched why I'm feeling frustration. It's because this is the 6th time that I've tried to kill these. And probably Comet from the Sky Man is going to hit me again from on the other side of the equator. I'm just going to stay on Torrent long enough to... Okay. You can run all the way through here on Torrent, so... Alright. So, number, I think this is try 6. Okay, don't get... Oh my goodness, those are still firing from all... He's still firing from all the way up there? He's literally at the front of the fort, firing at me. That's wild. Dang it. I'm dead again. I am dead again. Oh my goodness. Okay, grab Stake of America again. Sometimes it, like, if I'm close enough to the fort, it lets me spawn at the stake, and then if I'm like a little, like, too far back in this backyard section, then it doesn't let me spawn there. And it's nice being able to spawn there because I'm literally right here, but... Okay, that's some good initial damage. Maybe if should I not be on Torrent? Like, is that my problem here? Maybe that's my problem. I guess I'm gonna give it a shot, see what happens. Okay, well that's one down. So I feel like that's probably my main issue here, is that I've been staying on torrent. Okay, he's gonna spin around. There's guys blowing up all around me too. I'm rolling into fire. Okay, he's gonna do that thing. Man, this area back here is no joke. Okay, and he's gonna do long range. I can get behind him and get, like... There we go, there we go. Nice! Finally! My goodness! Alright, and then there's a guy there that's about to explode. Okay. Holy crap. You walk back here, and I knew, I was like, yeah, there's a couple of chariots. Like, it's still, I need to be careful, clearly, because the very first time, I was trying to be cautious and pull one out at a time, but I was not expecting to die, like, 6 times to that. As well as fall down there multiple times. Whew. Alright, well, now that, what was that, probably 10 minutes, 12 minutes, something like that, have been wasted just in this back area. You know what, I'm not going to look at it that way. I'm going to look at it half glass full instead of half empty. It wasn't a waste. Look at all the things that I learned. Mostly, the thing that I learned is that it's probably easier to fight them not on torrent. So, all this is done. I'm not going to deal with him. Did he see me, though? No, he didn't even see me. Good. Alright, so, now we can loot back up here. Everything in the surrounding area is done, including in the back. So, I gotta take this ladder now, because this is the way to actually get in. And also, I got Flame grant me strength, so I want to look at that as well, real fast. You see, which, that's in here. So I got Flame Cleanse Me, which I haven't actually used a lot. I should use it more. So it raises physical and fire affinity attack power. Oh, actually, you know what? So since it raises physical as well, I haven't really been using anything fire affinity related, but since it raises physical attack power, that could definitely be useful. Yeah, there's that guy. So this is a fort. Fort Gael. So, what is the easiest way to go about this? I'm going to go through everything up top first, and I think I can jump to this over here. So I'm going to do that real fast. Oh. Is there nothing here? I guess there's... Oh, there's the ladder down from here. Okay, so I can go down there, and you can't really fight these guys ranged super well, because they move so fast they can just dodge out of the way. That being the lions that I'm referring to. So I think just trying to shoot stuff from up here is not really the play. I'm gonna take this guy out though. I can get him in one backstab, which is nice. So yeah, I guess let's do everything up here first, and then we'll go down and deal with him. Just need to be careful. Those always make me nervous, walking along. Things like that. Walking the plank. Okay, and also this raised portion, can he get up to me if I jump onto that? I think he can, but I think I can go in that door and probably cheese it. I believe, if I'm remembering correctly, and basically just like stand inside the door. Backstab this guy. Ooh, even when they know about you, even when they're aggroed, you can kill them in one with a backstab. Ooh, and there's a big guy over there too, though. There's a knight. So yeah, I think I can probably go in that door and deal with that pretty easily. But I don't want to deal with both of these guys at once. I wonder, will he get to a spot where I can sneak up on him and backstab him? Oh, okay, so he stands there. Looks like that's the end of his patrol. So, still, if I take him down here, then I won't have to deal with him plus the other guy. So I can try this. Let's see how this goes. Okay, that's decent damage. Oh, shoot. Okay. Wow, and he's going to end up booping me off. Oh, I booped him off. Okay. Well, that's a problem for later then, when I go down there. There you go. There you go. Getting those successive attacks. Okay, and then, so this I can jump to. Let's wait on that, though, because that'll take me... I think the only way to get down from there is to go out front. Then I'd have to come back inside. So we'll come back to that momentarily. Momentarily. And I might do the lower portion first. I don't know what the best way to do that is going to be, so we'll see. Convene the Festival of War. Honor General Radahn with a warrior's glory. It's in your hands, Sir Jaren. Oh, yeah. So you can see, alright, so since he's looking out towards Redmane, he's talking about everything that goes on there. What do we got in here, though? Star Scourge Heirloom. What does that one do? Star Scourge Heirlooms towards the top. It sure is. There it is. Ooh, raises strength by... Wow, by 5, actually. That's pretty good. Alright, so... Excuse me. So I've got that now, which could be useful at times. I probably won't use it much since I'm going, since it's a dex build. I don't need strength all that much for many things, but could come in handy in certain moments. All right, let me check up this tower real fast, see what we got up here. Looks like nothing down here, though. So let's see what's up here, and then, like I said, I gotta decide if I want to jump across to that spot that leads out to the front, or if I want to do everything below first, because I guess I could technically drop. Well, yeah, I don't know. We'll see. Oh, and there's a gate here, so actually we're gonna have to come back to this, because that's gonna take me somewhere in a far-off land. So I'd rather finish all this off first, so I don't have to kill everything again. And then we'll come back up. All right, so I think I've made up my mind, though. I think I'm going to jump across. And my hesitation, I'll show you my hesitation in a second here. I wasn't sure. Okay, so I can drop to that upper portion from right here, so that's good. And while this guy doesn't know about me, I wonder if I should try at least to do, like, just this, like a strong... Ooh, actually, hang on. See if I can get initial damage on him. If I can stop hitting the ground. Dang it. Just don't want to walk off is the only problem. Alright, whatever. Wow, that's in the air. That's on BS right there. But the... Oh, so this also loops down. Interesting. I don't want to two-hand my bow, though. Okay, so let's check this out first, then. Ooh, there's an item here. Ooh, 10 mushrooms. Dang. Okay, so then we can see big guy over there with his bow, just waiting and watching. And then I don't think there's anything I have to drop to. So that was also what I was worried about, is if I come over here, do I have to drop to something? But I don't think there's anything to drop to, because that's just the stuff... That's just the entrance that I've already been to. Oh, yeah, and I can... That's right. This was good that I came over here first, because I can open up the entrance. So if I do end up dying to the lion... then at least the entrance is open up, and the stake is right there at the entrance, so that's good. Alright, so where did the knight go? I wonder if he walked in the door. And then like I said, I think that the lion can come up here to me. He did walk in here. What a jerk. Gotcha. Boom. Okay, so that is solved. That problem is solved. So in the lion, we'll see what happens with that Qatar. What does that do? I think that's just like almost like a fist type weapon, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, so imported dagger designed with a rather unique handle. The blade can be swung about as the extension of one's fist. Cool, yeah, so it is basically like a fist weapon. Like the grafted dragon, the clinging bow, the Cypherpata. Is that how you say that? Cypherpata? Who really cares? To be honest. Okay, so now this. So let's see. Can you jump up to me? Can you come up? Oh, maybe he can't. But that still poses an issue, because if he can't come up here, I can't really hit him from up here either. So I'm probably just gonna have to go down there. But everything else is done, looks like. All the barrels have been rolled through. So it should be fine, because now that I've got that open, I can pretty easily then just run back through. I wonder, though, just because I'm being a pansy about things, can I use fire pots on him? Or will he also... He'll probably jump out of the way of fire pots, too, I'm guessing. Yeah, he will. Alright, well, here I come. Let's do this. I just need to be good on my dodge timings, which I usually am not with these. Dang it, just like that. Oh, goodness. Okay, heal real fast before he gets another swing. Okay, you can jump away too. That worked for me. It was a decent timing. Okay. Goodness. Okay. Doing alright with timings, I think. The timings just feel weird when fighting these, I feel like. I'm gonna drink real fast before he leaps. Ooh, strong attack, get a couple hits there. Got 3 in, nice. Oh, and I forgot, yeah, I've got my successive attacks are stronger. Lion's Claw, and I got like, did I get like 1900 from him or something? And a rune arc down here, sweet. Okay. Alright, so can I pull Torrent out in here? No, I can't. Okay, so all of this is done then. We already did the entire upper portion. I don't think that there's anything else down here. So like I said, it feels like there's not that much in here overall. I mean, you get some good items and stuff, but it doesn't feel like it's, I don't know, it doesn't feel like a super lucrative area necessarily. Okay, so I think we're good with everything surrounding Fort Gael now. So then, let's see, so Fort Gael North, that'll take me back down towards where the dogs are. I guess that's probably the best place to go now. I'm gonna have to kill those dogs again, but that's alright. Because yeah, I think moving along that way is probably the best thing to do, and kind of running along the wall here. That guy, so everything up there's done. I've already dealt with that. Ooh, and you know what I can do, though? Let me see if I can kind of sneak past the dogs without them seeing me and these guys and kind of move my way up here, because then we can be along the wall, and I can kind of stick to that and then move my way in. So I think I should be able to approach it that way. So this wall is my new line of delineation. I'm not going to go past the wall in this southerly direction for the time being. They're still shooting at me. Then we've got the 3 dogs. I'd love if I could go one at a time this time, though. I probably can if I pull out the bow. Oops, I did not mean to do that. Pressing buttons too quickly. Okay, so let me see if I can get him over here. Ooh, that actually does pretty decent damage. And I need to pull out my katana. Fighting him with the bow is not going to be fun. Okay, yeah. 1-on-1, these are much easier than 1-on-3. So they're not as scary. They're definitely not as scary when it's just one. Okay, so what is this leading me over towards? This is... So we've got this path running down towards here. We've got to get through all this stuff, though, before I actually go to the other side of the path. Alright, so I wonder, what exactly are they weak to? I wonder if I use my Dragon Fist. I mean, he seems to be pretty weak to this. Like, that's doing decent damage. I can probably just kill him just with the bow. Oh, and I staggered him. Look at that. And is he weak to fire? That's what I was curious about. And I guess that's not a great gauge since he was pretty much dead. But if I can sneak up on this one with the Grafted Dragon, let's try that out and see what types of fire damage he can take. Because I feel like they're weak to fire from what I remember. Oh, whoops. Oh, maybe, well, I mean, I guess in general this does pretty low damage, so I don't know. Maybe that's also not a great test. So I'm going to pull my katana back out. Woo! That is a strong, strong attack you have there, my friend. Man, so is that one. That one's ridiculous. Okay, good. I didn't even have to use a flask in the process of killing 3 of them. So that's not too shabby. Not too shabby. Okay. Alright, and then kind of up to where this growth is, everything over that way is good. So now let's kind of move our way along here. And then we'll have to go up on these as well and deal with those. Deal with the birds. Have to deal with the birds soon. But then I think all this stuff back in these little corners along the bottom part of... What should I actually call these instead of a growth? It's like a rot... It's like a rot hill. Oh, and they're fighting it out over there, so I'm not going to go deal with that. But yeah, so I kind of along the bottom of this rot hill, some of this I already did. I think up to here I hadn't really gone yet. And then, of course, I want to be careful about not getting too far ahead of myself because I want to make sure that I... Oh, the bird noticed me. Shoot. All right, I'm going to heal real fast, and I think not being on horseback is probably best for these. Yeah, I don't do that much damage to them. Okay, I'm just learning attack patterns again. Crap. Okay, and that you can kind of get out of the way of. Not when you roll like that, though. Definitely much easier than when I was here last time, though, that's for sure. Crap. Okay, heal, please. Dang. Okay. Crap. I get a strong crap. I tried to get the unsheath on him and I missed it. Okay. Can I get the unsheath here? Got him. Okay. He's hard to hit sometimes. Look at his puny little legs. There we go. All right. How much you get from them? Ooh, you get nearly 1,800 for them. Nice. Okay. All right. So they can see you from farther away than I thought. So if you're just sort of along the bottom of the rot hill that they're guarding, they will indeed see you, and they will indeed let you know. Okay, so like I said, I'm not actually going to go up on the hills yet, and there's this path in between. So wait, and is this the... No, this isn't even shown on the map that there's like a path here, really. The map in this part is very, like, it's very undetailed. So that's what makes it also, I feel like, kind of tricky as you're going through super thoroughly like this, is there's not a lot of detail on the map, so sometimes it's really hard to tell what you've hit and what you haven't. Because in some areas, like in Liurnia, I was kind of complaining about that too, or not really complaining, but just observing that you've got the parts down inside the lake where it's mostly just trees, so there's not any detail on that part of the map besides the trees, so it makes it hard to tell, like, what have I gone to? There's not a lot of landmarks on the map. And here, I think that it's sort of even worse, because if you look at it, like, I feel like like, what is this? It's just a blob. So you really have no way of knowing just by looking at the map if you've necessarily been there. Besides when you get things like Fort Gael, where it's an actual, like, waypoint on the map. So, and then here's an entrance through the wall. But again, I'm not going to go past there yet, because then we're getting into a whole different section. So then this, though, what does this exactly lead over to? Oh, so there's a grace over there. Oh, yeah, okay, so that's the grace I'd already grabbed, because that's against the smoldering wall. So that's right along... It's right along the path. And oh, yeah, and then there's that finger reader. Okay. I know where we're at. So, because we've talked to... oh, wait, no, I think I purposely skipped over talking to that finger reader, because I was like, when I actually come back to explore through the area, then would be the time to talk to her. So, maybe what I'll do is work my way through, instead of going up this path right now, I'll work my way through this open area, again, kind of along these, and I don't want him to see me yet, along these rot hills, and we'll work our way all the way up to where that grace is and talk to the finger reader. And so that guy... Oh, there's two of them there. So if you walk through that path without noticing them, you're in for a world of pain, because both of them are going to jump down at once, most likely. I'm sure they both see you pretty much simultaneously as you're walking through there. So then this is another rot hill that we'll wait on. So I guess now I'm just going to kind of serpentine back and forth here and try to pick up everything on the ground as we head up towards the finger reader. It's kind of hard to see, like, because everything sort of blends in, since the ground's kind of orange. Some of the faded Erdleaf flowers, and even some of the, because am I picking up just off the ground the fire petals? Or am I only getting those from enemy drops? I don't know, but both of them are kind of hard to see against the orange, to be honest. So I'm just going to rely on the prompt showing up as I serpentine through all this. Oh, another one has noticed me. I'm going to heal. Crap, man, he's got some distance with that. And you know what? I am going to try staying on Torrent for this and see what happens. Dang. Okay. Okay, it actually does. Yeah, I feel like this is easier on Torrent. Now that I'm trying it. Yeah, that felt easier. So maybe Torrent is the way to go when fighting them. I think he probably is. So Torrent, you're gonna be my go-to pal for fighting those nasty crows. All right, so Finger Reader right here. Let me go along this path, and then we'll circle back around to talk to her. Probably not much right here, and then this leads up into. So this is like ruins, Kalim ruins, is what that is. So we'll have to work our way back up through that, and I might take that though from the other direction since I've got the Grace at the front of that already. But at least, okay, so at least everything up towards the edge of Kalim ruins on this side should be pretty much done. And we still got to go on this Rod Hill. I think I saw a faded Erdleaf flower right there. So, kind of on this side of the path, down here towards the south, is pretty much done. On this side of the path, and behind, or in front of these hills, if you will.
You, bless you. Are you?
Oh wait.
To the east, but there.
Okay, we had already talked to her. I remember that dialogue. Okay, so that's done. And then that's the Grace that I already grabbed. So now, where are we at on time? We're kind of getting to the edge of... Kind of getting to the end of the episode, so it might be best to wrap it up here. But... should we go through... See, this whole section here I haven't gone through yet. Like, all this open stuff. So here's what I think I'm actually going to do. Let's do this. Let's go... So this kind of middle section here, still it's not done. I'm going to go back to the Rot View balcony, and I want to hop down to that just little section of ruins. I don't feel like I have time in this episode to go through the larger, like the actual Kalim ruins. But... Oh, this is the wrong direction. I want to go this way. But there's these ruins right here. So yeah, let's go deal with these, because I can get down here. There's a slope over here. It'd be easy to get down to it real fast. And it should be pretty quick to deal with this, because all this is done. All this has been explored. And then kind of right up to around here. Yeah, this was, yeah, because there was that scarab sitting here. So I explored up to this line. So now we'll move our way back this way towards these ruins. And there's, of course, there's a bird friend, a crow friend, waiting there. Who knows about me? I don't know what knows about me, because something's aggroed, though. Apparently. I don't see what's aggroed at the moment. And that guy, how close can I get without him noticing me? Okay, I don't want to get much closer than that. Okay, so let's deal with this. Take this guy out. Man. Oh, wait, there's two of them, actually. There's one further up. The way that one further up is perched, that's freaky. Like, he's way up there. Okay, and then I'm going to hop back on Torrent. Because I have learned that it's much easier to deal with these. Man, and they move fast, too. Like, it's freaky. When their, like, heads are down and they're just running towards you. Ooh, and I staggered him. Very nice. Okay. Alright, that is much, much easier. Ooh, and you get beast blood from them. Forsaken Ruins. Alright, so I don't know what... There's no way that the birds are the only thing in here, enemy-wise. I would assume. But this guy, he hasn't seen me yet. When does he... Ooh, Smithing Stone 4. I want to kind of get... Oh, and there's an imp seal there. Alright, come on, pal. Man, that jump down, that is freaky. That is absolutely terrifying. Okay, so whatever that is, that, like, breath attack or something, that's not too bad. It seems like it doesn't do any damage. It more just staggers you a little bit. Oh, yeah, and you can actually... So, right towards the end there, I got bleed on him, too, so that's nice. Okay, so, now, let's actually go through this. I'm going to check sort of around the edges first, as usual. In my estimation, it's always the easiest way to go about it. So, let's see. So, Forsaken Ruins... And we've got this upper portion here along the wall that we'll still have to go to. And that heads over towards Grail's Dragon... I think it's Grail's Dragon Barrow. So, go to that later. That is also a problem for later. So, I'm not going to... Oh, and there's... Crap, there's a crow up here, too. let me bow this guy real fast. Crap, what am I doing here? Here we go. What am I... That's not what I'm... There we go. Alright, I'm pressing the wrong buttons. Sorry about that. Okay. Let's do this. I already fought a few of your friends, and they're not as scary as they look when Torrent enters the arena. That, though, feels very difficult to avoid with the feet. Because he like, moves forward, like, pretty far as he attacks with his feet. Or his talons, I guess. Crap. Oh, man, I knew that was coming, and I just couldn't get out of the way in time. Alright, slam your feet down, slam your feet down. Or just peck at the ground over and over again. That works, too. Dang it, man. Ooh, that missed me. Alright, alright. The enemy design, like, the skin on them is really cool, though, because they've got, like, that purpley look along their legs and I think along their chest too. It looks really neat. So there's a dog. There's a dog right there. Oh, there's also ruins over there. Oh yeah, okay, because that's the Calum ruins. Gotcha. Okay. Couldn't tell what I was looking at. So that's the Calum ruins over there. And I'm kind of trying to work my way along all of this, since this is kind of part of these ruins as well. So I'm trying to go all the way out to here. This is like the ruin entrance. The ruins entrance for Forsaken Ruins. They've definitely been forsaken, but not by the crows. So the crows they're still a part of it. So if his back's turned, seems like he doesn't notice me. I just thought that maybe as soon as you walk up onto the hill, that maybe like instantly they notice you. But I guess that's not the case. They don't just have the senses, they've got to see you with their own eyeballs. Okay, so along this line is kind of as far as I'm going. We've got a glowing skull here. So let me work my way in towards the middle now, I guess, towards all this stuff. So I'm going to serpentine, move back and forth along this front portion, though. Make sure I didn't miss anything. Oh, and I did. There's some stuff here. Some stuff here I didn't pick up. Then along here, so I've been on the other side of that, up in that little section where the tree is. I've been over towards that. But then a little bit of this front section too. Let me just check this real fast. Just being thorough. Just being real thorough. Making sure that nothing is missed. And I think we'll crack open that imp seal last. I'll check everything else out in the surroundings and in the different rooms throughout the ruins first. The rumins, if you will, the rooms in the ruins, the rumins. So we'll check all that first, and then we'll crack open that imp seal. And it probably just takes you down to a lower section where there's a chest or something. So probably not too big of a deal. Nothing super special. But in the name of 100%, we got to check it out. If I'm going to be this anal about checking corners and stuff, you better believe that when there's an imp statue, I'm going to crack that bad boy open. Ooh, and so in these ruins, since there's so many birds, you even have the ability to summon here, which is interesting. So these ruins, these Forsaken ruins are no joke. But yeah, it seems like I was saying earlier that I was thinking that there was no way that it was just going to be the birds, but it looks like that's all that there is in here, which I guess is enough. I mean, even on Torrent, they're not necessarily easy to deal with. But you would still think there'd maybe be a couple small guys running around. Even if it was just the slow, rot-infested boys that explode or something. Because my goodness, like, that area back behind the fort, that was way more difficult to deal with those chariots with the guys blowing up all around me than dealing with the birds is, I think. I mean, maybe if you're dealing with... I guess if you're dealing with 2 birds at once, it's probably a whole different story. Because I was dealing with two chariots at once, plus all of the exploding guys. But that really gave me a run for my money, for sure. Okay, so I think all these rooms, all these different rooms here are good. Picked up all the Trina's lilies. So, let's crack this open. See what we got down inside here. Hopefully something extra special, because I went through it to get here. Even though I didn't really, because like I said, it wasn't that tricky to kill the birds. I mean, it's just kind of whatever. Oh, crap. You know what I just remembered? I never went to that, that transport gate in the fort. We got to go back to that. Sword of St. Trina. What is that? That looks really cool. Hang on. Let's... Sword of St. Trina. Where are we at? Okay, so silver sword carried by clerics of St. Trina inflicts sleep ailment upon foes. St. Trina is an enigmatic, that's a hard word to say. St. Trina is an enigmatic figure. Some say she is a comely young girl. Others are sure he is a boy. The only certainty is that their appearance was as sudden as their disappearance. Mist of Slumber released a faint purple mist that spreads across a wide frontwards area. This mist inflicts the sleep ailment among foes. That's pretty cool. So, physical and magic... Scales with strength, dex, and intelligence. It causes sleep build up 66. That's pretty high. Okay, so this is done then. I think before ending the episode, I need to go back real fast to the fort, because I want to like have that done. Is there? I'm trying to think. Is there possibly a grace anywhere around here though? Like, should I run? I don't think there is, since there's one right up there. So there's probably not one along here. Yeah, it doesn't look like... Okay, so at least we've gotten those ruins done. Hey, buddy. We've gotten those ruins done, and so now let's go back to the fort real fast before wrapping up the episode and go deal with that. There's not really a super simple way necessarily to get all the way to that transport gate, I guess. I mean, I feel like no matter what, I'm gonna have to run past everything regardless. I heard someone say again the other day, actually I think I've heard it twice recently, people saying irregardless, which is so stupid. Please don't say irregardless. That's super redundant. Or it's not even... Alright, yeah, I guess that's pretty much redundant. It would be the best way to describe it. Because you're basically just... It's like a double negative almost. It's regardless, not irregardless. So please... fix that. I'm going to kill this guy. It's pretty easy to make it to this point. The only thing that I'm thinking is I'm going to need to probably pull the knight out that's near the tower and get him to kind of come away from it. Not this one, but the big guy that's up there. You know what? Actually, this guy, so since he's... I might as well kill him, or at least throw him down there, because then he won't be causing me problems. And then I should probably kill this guy too real fast. Might as well just get him out of the way. And you know what? Kill this guy too. The knight is the main one I don't really want to deal with. I'm just going to try to aggro him out of the way. And then basically run to the ladder. Because even though I think he'll come up the ladder, I should have plenty of time to get into the transport gate before he can get up the ladder. Boom. Alright. Go, go, go. Yeah, he's attacking down there. He's not even on the ladder yet. So once I get up here, I am still a little nervous, though, that he's going to get up here. But I should be able to get into this gate. And will let me use it while... Yeah, it will. Okay. I hear him climbing. That would have been crazy if you see his head just pop up just as I go through. I wasn't sure if it would let me use the gate while I'm in combat. Okay, so where... Oh, this takes you all the way... Holy crap. This takes you all the way to Redmane. Dang, okay. So that's like a huge skip right there. And you can't take this back the other way, though. But I think that there's... Pretty sure that there's a grace right here. Whoa, what's happening? What is that? Oh, yeah, they shoot stuff. Okay. Yeah, there's a grace. Yeah, right there. Boom. So I'll grab this real fast, so at least... Whoa, 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 whoa. Oh, my goodness, it's just doing consistent damage to me. Heal, please. Holy crap. So I'm going to at least grab this grace so I've got it. Man. So in some ways, going through the transport gate might be better because it puts you on the other side of the bridge so you don't have to deal with that. But there's another one here, so that's interesting that there's one on both sides of the bridge. Huh. So then what is this grace called? Impassable Great Bridge. Okay. Alright, so we've jumped past a whole bunch of stuff. So tomorrow we'll continue along, and we'll probably go back to the Rotview balcony because there's still some stuff kind of off to the left that I still haven't done. So that's going to wrap up the episode for today. So tomorrow we will continue along through Caelid. So thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you tomorrow.